Samantha Dernan, sponsored by Team Cannon Senior, and at 8, Alison Henderson, sponsored by FR Henderson and Sons. At number 9 for Stewartry, and winning a 100 cap for the club, Claire Nelson, former captain, and Claire sponsored by FC Fitness. At number 10 and captain, Lisa Ritchie, sponsored by Team Cannon Senior. At number 11, Lee Wilson. At number Inside Centre, and row number 12, Annie Johnson, sponsored by JMS Money Fencing. Then outside centre, wearing Good Girl, sponsored by Castle Douglas Derby. And then 14, Joey Stewart, sponsored by Bridgehaugh Longstone. And then the back for Stewartry Douglas, technical number 130, and she's also sponsored by Castle Douglas Derby. And the coach for Stewartry, wearing 2 John Payne, sponsored by Stewartry Fitness. Wearing 1, Tony Ward, wearing 19, Lady Ferguson, 17, Sophie Hayes, 20, Leon Bridge, sponsored by McCall. And of course, coaches is what the team's hinting at. 21, Docking Engineering, sponsored by Backcat, and 23, Helen Rao. The Stirling County, we line up with Terry Brown at number 1, Kieran McDonald, number 2, Rachel Cox, number 3. In the second row, wearing 13, Sarah Murdoch, sponsored by BA Paxton. Wearing number 5, Sophie Murphy. And then in the back row, 6, Ailey Graham, 7, Heather Davis, and 8, Sam Taylor Kurukuru, sponsored by KGO Services. In the backs for Stirling County, vice captain, and number 9, Jodie Murdoch. Number 10, Katie Ainsworth, sponsored by Sterling Optical at Murray Place in Stirling. At 11, Brogan Henderson, sponsored by M&M Creative. At number 12, and captain for Stirling, Kirsty Ainsworth, who is also sponsored by Sterling Optical. At number 4, playing an outside centre, Philly Keys. At number 14, Rachel Crawford. And number 15, Sky Finnister, sponsored by ST Photography. On the bench for Stirling, number 16, Gemma Thompson. Number 17, Paige Aitken-Robertson, sponsored by Bizline Craft. Number 18, Gemma Duncan, sponsored by Marble Decorators. Number 19, Amy Douglas. At number 20, Maya MacDonald. And then the backs replacements for Stirling, 21, Frankie Node, and 22, Sophie Mitchell. The coaches tonight. Head coach for Stewartry has done a huge amount of work to prepare his side, along with his assistant Shannon Nicholson. Head coach is John Dawson. And for Stirling County, the coaching team, Mark Ainsworth, Kenny Craig, and Megan Kennedy. And our officials tonight. Let's give them lots of support. It's going to be a difficult night in this weather. Referee, Mary Pringle. AR, Beatrix Cassandra Fernandez. And the other AR, Neve Hay. Enjoy your evening, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see such a good crowd here. I'm sure you're going to see some great rugby, and it looks like the rain is just holding off for us. So have a good night. Thank you to our minis
players who are welcoming the teams on. Give us a wave from the minis down there, please. Well done, folks. And thank you to you and everybody who's the ball boys and ball girls for the game tonight. I'd also like to take this chance to thank the club sponsors. So the main sponsor named above the stand, Culross Living Homes. The University of Stirling, who partner with the club for all of our facilities in men's and women's rugby. Kinrara Gin, WS Dunzar Construction, Graham's The Family Dairy, who supply all the yogurts and milk for the minis at breakfast every weekend. FES Electrical and Facilities Work, Kings Park Hospital for private medical, JM Architects, Rathbones Investment, our kit sponsor Macron, who are responsible for the tremendous looking kit this season, Ian Gallagher Jewellers in the town, and Rhino Rugby Equipment. And thank you to our big supporter here, Kiara. Give us a wave, Kiara.
We're at a very wet Bridgehaugh in this penultimate weekend of the regular league season in the Arnold Clark Women's Premiership, as champions Stirling County look to keep the pressure up on top of the table as they chase a third consecutive title, and they face an improving Stewartry side who sit bottom of the table but come here desperate to show they can put up a fight against the top sides in the league. All the action coming to you live with kick-off in just under 5 minutes. Well, good evening, thank you for joining us here in Stirling. We're excited to once again be covering what's been an enthralling season in the Arnold Clark Women's Premiership. And with the final only 2 weeks away, the battle at the top of the table is going down to the wire. Corstorphine have already secured their place in the final and will face either Stirling County or Watsonians. And Watsonians face Corstorphine in a crucial game at Mireside tomorrow. We'll have a look at the fixture just shortly. Hillhead Jordan Hill in fourth, and Stewartry, tonight's opponents, winless at the bottom but improving in recent weeks. So tonight's game, Stirling County up against Stewartry, as I mentioned there, crucial game tomorrow, 1:30 kick-off at Mireside. Watsonians against Corstorphine. And Cartha Queen's Park face Heriots Rugby at 2 o'clock. And Geary also up against Hillhead Jordan Hill. So atrocious conditions here tonight. We're just waiting on the teams coming out. The Guard of Honour all set. Let's have a look through the home side. And they start in the front row with Chloe Brown, Ciara MacDonald and Rachel Cox. In the second row, Sarah Murdoch and Sophie Murphy. And the back row, Ailey Graham and Heather Davis alongside the powerful Samantha Tanana Kurukuru. The half-back pairing, Jodie Murdoch alongside the ever-dangerous Katie Ainsworth, her sister Kirsty Ainsworth, the captain in the centres alongside Fionn Keys. And a back three of Brogan Henderson, Rachel Crawford and the pacey Skye Phimister. And for Stewartry, they start with Susie Rook, Niamh Findlay and Lauren Nicholson in the front row. The club president, Claire Dooley, partners Caitlin Craik in the second row. And the back row, Sammy Durnan, Hannah Sainsbury and Ali Henderson. And All Police Scotland half-back pairing of Claire Manson and captain Lisa Ritchie. The centre pairing of Chloe Johnston and Louise Hill. And the back three, Niamh Wilson, Jade Stewart and Donna Burns. Well, here come the teams out onto a very wet pitch here at Bridgehaugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome to the pitch Stewartry Sirens.
First out, Stewartry Sirens, led by Lisa Ritchie, who captained Police Scotland last weekend against the Garda, a game which they won 66 points to 17. And the home side, led out by their captain, Kirsty Ainsworth. And the team's lining up. Now we'll have a minute's applause in memory of Siobhan Catigan this week, marking the 3rd anniversary of her passing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be having a minute's silence on the referee's whistle in respect of Siobhan Catigan, who played for Stirling County, Stirling University and for Scotland, and is fondly remembered by us all. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. So we look to get started with this Arnold Premiership women's game, Stewartry Sirens against Stirling County.
Stirling just going through the final stages of their warm-up, hitting the bags down to my left. Delighted to be joined in commentary this evening by former Scotland international Heather Lockhart.
Good evening. Yeah, really looking forward to a good hard match this evening. Mark Ainsworth, the Stirling County coach, was aiming for an entertaining performance, and really looking forward to Stewartry. Have turned out with a full squad of 22 representing the whole of Dumfries and Galloway, and really looking forward to this match.
Well, it will be Stewartry Sirens to kick off. Playing from right to left towards the scoreboard end here, to watch from our commentary position up the back of the stand. I'm just waiting on referee Mary Pringle to get the game underway. She's assisted tonight by Beatrice Cesares Fernandez and Niamh Hay. Blasting the whistle from Mary Pringle to get the match underway, and it's Lisa Ritchie, the Stewartry captain. Stirling, Samantha Kanana Kurikuru, look out for her. Powerful ball carrying this evening. Showing ambition to play out of their 22. Captain sweeps the ball away to Heather Davis. Experienced back row, been at county for 11 years, another Police Scotland player. Several on show tonight. And Stirling is struggling to make any ground with these initial carries. Solid defence by Stewartry, holding the ground. Back it goes to Ainsworth again. But Stewartry shooting out of defence, leaving a gap, and Stirling finding space up that left touchline. Off they go, and they'll have the pace to go all the way. And it looks like Skye Phimister, the Stirling fullback, racing away up the left touchline. And with the game barely a minute old, Stirling County go in for the first try of the evening.
Yeah, Stirling County just always such a threat in the white channels, and Skye Phimister already on 15 tries this league season, wanting to extend. She scored 5 tries in one game earlier in the season, but here we see Stewartry were well organised in midfield, but then Sarah Murdocha just releasing that beautiful pass out there, and then it's the afterburners on there, just stretching her legs. Played under 20s in Glasgow Warrior last season, and a real potential.
Another player who was with Edinburgh last season, Rugby career in Ireland.
Okay. Yeah, very much. I'm sure the Irish are keeping an eye on her, because really she is a real talent, and yeah, she's already got 36 conversions and 8 tries. She's taken over the kicking duties from Katie Ainsworth, who got injured, and now they're moving forward.
Ainsworth again, up the gap, and she's gone. Lovely footwork, and then the pace lies only for the corner, chased all the way, but Ainsworth will go in for the second try. That's 2 in quick succession for Stirling. Both going from
number 10, Katie Ainsworth. It is sponsored by Sterling Optical. That takes the score to Stirling County 12, Stewartry 0.
Okay, excellent play there by Katie Ainsworth, just stretching her legs down the again. Last try was down the left-hand side, this time down the right-hand side. Suffered quite a bad injury midway through the season, but she's back and she's just proving scoring a try on home turf.
So 2 quick-fire tries for Stirling. The flags stay down on this occasion, so Rachel Cox unable to add the extras. Skye Phimister and then Katie Ainsworth showing their pace. Phimister up the left wing, Ainsworth up the right. And if they didn't already know, Stewartry know now that Stirling will play from anywhere. Both those tries originating from the kick-off inside the 22. So Lisa Ritchie will now be wondering where on earth she can land this. Well, it finds grass but bounces up kindly for Stirling, and away they go again. Stewartry just left too much space over on that left touchline, and away they go again. This will be the 3rd try, and this time it's Skye Phimister again. Scored the first, in for the 3rd. And that's good play by Stirling. You've got to say, slack defence by Stewartry, just leaving too much space, and Stirling need very little to work with. And the game only 5 minutes old, and Stirling 3 tries to the good.
Yeah, she showed her prowess for the first try, but this 3rd try she just goes round the outside, and then just arcing run, so difficult to tackle. She just gets a bit faster as well, the chasing defence. Stewartry are going to have to just tighten up their defence just in those wider channels. Phimister is such a threat, linking up with Katie Ainsworth at 10.
Rachel Cox again tasked with taking the conversion. Just stabs that one between the uprights. And the score now, Stirling 19, Stewartry 0. And Stewartry will be feeling they're in for a long night. And I look at that from a different angle. Just lovely footwork, balanced running, never breaking stride, and chased all the way by Stewartry. But just too fast. So here we go again, and not a great connection obviously by Lisa Ritchie. Doesn't go 10. Referee Mary Pringle and play back to halfway for the first scrum of the game. The Stirling front row, Chloe Brown, Ciara MacDonald and Rachel Cox up against Susie Rook and Lauren Nicholson. The two Stewartry props, Niamh Finlay brought in for this evening's game from Wigtonshire Ladies, their captain. Quite unbelievably, can't quite imagine playing rugby 3 months after having a baby, but she is in there in the middle of that Stewartry front row.
Right, take your time. Let's bring it
And Mary Pringle not happy with that first scrum. We'll reset, as I mentioned at the start, club president Claire Dooley in the second row. Started playing at Stewartry at the grand old age of 37, 9 years ago. The first female club president at Stewartry. Great to see her still playing. The second attempt at the scrum. Jodie Murdoch, the Stirling vice-captain, feeds and the pressure comes on from Stewartry. Always strong at the set piece. And Stirling play away to the left. The tackle made by Stewartry just on their side of halfway. Slow ball here for Stirling. Back to Ainsworth. Feeds Samantha Tanana Kurukuru. Crashes into contact. High tackle. The referee awards a penalty to Stirling.
Wait. 10, please, 10. Yeah. Advantage. All right, 10. And away now. Take a step. Got an advantage here. 10.
Everybody runs into touch.
10.
So coming back, the referee was playing an advantage.
Yeah, that's 2 penalties in a row. Stewartry are going to watch the penalty count very much. Jodie Murdoch always on the ball.
Tackler needs to roll. 8 to 6. Here.
Penalty. Stirling not hanging around, always looking to play quickly. Ainsworth to Tanana Kurukuru again, the two combining well. Taken down centre field, just outside the 22. And Stewartry come piling into the breakdown, trying to turn that ball over.
Right.
Double blast in the whistle there by Mary Pringle. I think wants a word with Lisa Ritchie.
And another one here, especially in this area. Have a chat to them. Tacklers work hard.
Yeah, that's 4 penalties in a row. I've got my notes here, Stewartry, before the match started. Stewartry got to keep that penalty count down just to stop that bit of momentum from Stirling, but they've got head off of steam 4 in a row, and they've had that warning.
There's no tackle. There's no tackle.
Here we go again. On the edge of the 22, powerful handoff. Again, options both ways for Stirling. They keep going to the left, and the Stewartry defence very narrow. Stirling up to take that ball into contact. Just allows the Stewartry defence.
Two knock-ons. First one here. Yeah, I've already told him. Knock on here. No? Crouch. Bearings. Sit and hold. Use it, please. Reset. Both front rows will come up there. Just here. Let's go, Crouch. Bearings. Sit and hold. Yep. In, please. Use it, please.
But in the game, as the defences tie up, still with Stewartry, with Stirling, it's the flat pass by Ainsworth, keeping things fairly narrow for now. Just the one pass now, they look to go wider, and again just that injection of pace through the goal again.
Excellent play there by Sky Femister. That's her hat trick. 4-try bonus point already up for Stirling County. What I really liked about Tagani Kurukuru, really carrying hard, and they caught the attempted exit from Stewartry and then putting the pressure right back on. And Kieran McDonald doing a lovely release ball. We just don't quite get to see that. We just get the finish there. But it was Kieran McDonald just interesting the front line defence and creating that space out the back for Sky Femister. Again, that arcing run, so difficult to tackle. Not quite getting that one.
With a conversion there from Rachel Cox, but the score remains Stirling County 24, Stewartry 0.
Oh, here we go. Just the lovely hands, and there it is, out the back door. I think, oh, yep, there again, just like lovely hands there from Fee Keys, managing to release. So McDonald linking up with Fee Keys, and again, just linking onto it. Really good play, and Rachel Cox just missing that conversion there.
Sky Femister just taking that ball and just breaking out to the right, going with the direction of the pass. And doesn't need much space to work with. Hat trick in the space of 14 minutes, so it's Stirling 24, Stewartry 0. That ball can't be taken cleanly, but no harm done. Just popped up to Rachel Cox again. A good display so far by the tight head prop. Powerful carry. Stewartry struggling to bring the Stirling player to deck, and then Ainsworth this time goes in behind the forwards as they look to spread the ball wide once again. Slow ball, the Stewartry defence well set, but coming forward in dribs and drabs, leaving dog legs. The referee just trying to keep Stewartry onside, and away they go again up that left touch line. And loud blast on the whistle again. Penalty.
Thank you. 10 metres.
Awarded to Stirling. And once again, Stirling just not hanging around. Quick tap. Away goes Ainsworth, keeps hands free, offloads. And just that ability to keep the ball alive, not give Stewartry a chance to catch their breath at all. Quick tap penalty, hands free, offload, great support. And that's a fifth try.
Score to Stirling County 29, Stewartry 0.
That was no yellow though.
So, Katie Ainsworth with the 15 weeks futures discount. She puts the 2 hours to take the score to 17:31, Stewartry 0. Katie, sponsored by Sterling Optical.
The conditions. So Lisa Ritchie again, the captain, must be feeling a little out of ideas here with the restarts. This time just opts to go down the middle. Back comes Stirling. Murder hooks play off to the left. Very effective, just this 1 or 2 passes can't be taken cleanly. Picked up though by Stewartry, the first real opportunity for them to attack in the game. Barely touched the ball. It's been all about defence so far for the Dumfries and Galloway side. Sam Tananakura with the tackle. Powerful carry though by Stewartry, looking a bit disorganised, so Ritchie opts to put boot to ball. Can't be taken cleanly. Just the one player chasing. Can't make the tackle. And the 22 never gave up there. Managed to get across to the Stirling player, but here they come again, looking to play from deep. Ainsworth spots space in behind, sends that long, and back goes Donna Burns for Stewartry. Good footwork, goes past the first player, dragged down by Tananakura, and that ball's been lost. It's been snapped up by Rachel Cox, who's kicked 2 conversions. Can she now make her way to the try line? Stirling back inside the Stewartry 22. A tackle can't be made, still with Stirling piling the pressure on here once again. Ainsworth just off to the forwards. The slower ball again. Stewartry not rolling, and the referee, I think, has lost their patience, goes to the pocket, and a yellow card shown.
Yeah, there was a series of penalties there just mounting for Stewartry. Just again, County just piling on the pressure. Strong runs from Rachel Cox, just so difficult to bring down.
Well, acres of space off to the left for Stirling. Just needs 1 or 2 passes again. Looking to make one pass, and perhaps a little bit of white line fever there. Another pass and they would have been in, but it seems almost inevitable that they will make their way to the try line again. Stewartry in there trying to hold the ball up. In fact, have won that ball, but I think carried the ball back over their own try line, touched it down. So we'll come back for the scrum, but Stirling will wonder how on earth they didn't manage to score there.
Yeah, I think they had an overlap there for Keys, maybe just like thinking that she could just get round when simple hands might have done it, but so many options there for Stirling County. The backs really showing their prowess, and again just like the up front, but in the close quarter Stewartry have got opportunities here. They're working hard in the close defence. They just need to fill out a bit more for the wider defence in order to combat Stirling County's attack.
So we'll reset the scrum. Jodie Murdoch and Stirling vice-captain, playing for 13 years with the dangerous Samantha Tanana-Kurukuru at number 8. Might well fancy a pick-up here. Stirling split 3 backs to the left, 3 to the right. Stewartry look a little short of defenders on their left-hand side. The referee awards the penalty to Stirling at the scrum. They'll just take the quick tap. Again, just needs 2 or 3 passes. This time they do get it through the hands. And it looks like they're over the try line. The try has been awarded, and it's looking to see who gets up last with the ball. And I think it was Fionn Keys, wearing jersey number 4, but out at the centres, former Oban player, it is Fionn Keys who goes over. And that takes Stirling County up to 36 points to 0. Another look at it here, just the quick tap penalty awarded from the scrum. Just 2 or 3 passes. Fionn Keys hit hard as she went over the try line, but managed to dot the ball down.
Yeah, we talked about Fee Keys just not opting to go straight hands there, but there, beautiful hands there, and just superbly finished. Strong runner and lovely passing there. Again, Stirling County just constantly looking to keep ball in play. They must have a high percentage of ball in play time, just keeping the pressure on the Stewartry defence.
Wow, fantastic effort at conversion there. Great to course get the hard runs tonight. That did's just under the bar. Score remains Stirling County 36, Stewartry 0.
Yeah, Rachel Cox just missing that really tough out wide conversion there. But as we see this try again, lovely hands there. Chloe Brown just providing the service there. In actual fact, the tackle just momentum drove Fee Keys over. Good cover tackle, just maybe more double tackles, I think, from Stewartry, just working together to stem the tide. One going low, one going high, stopping the offload, stopping the flow, stopping the momentum.
Lisa Ritchie sends that one a bit longer. Again, just finding half gaps in that Stewartry defence. Back to Ainsworth, and half a gap in front of her, and that's all she needs. Away she goes, turns on the afterburners, accelerates away from the Stewartry chasers, and she will go in under the post for her second try. It's raining tries here at Bridgehaugh. Terrible conditions, but Stirling County very much up to the task.
Katie sponsored by Sterling Optical. That's her second try tonight, taking the score to Stirling County 41, Stewartry 0.
Yeah, Katie Ainsworth very much played under 20s in the summer in the Six Nations Summer Series, and just there, great service there from Jodie Murdoch at scrum half, and just this arcing run. She had quite a nasty ankle injury midway through this season. She's kicking duties, sharing them with Rachel Cox tonight, but she's looking like back to full fitness, which is great news for Glasgow, who she played for last year. The real linchpin in the Celtic Challenge last year, but a real linchpin for this team here.
Yes, you could see the difference it made to Stirling County in the few games where she was missing. Looked perhaps just a little bit lost at times, and as soon as she comes back in, just pulling the strings. She's not only a great distributor, but has a real eye for a gap, as we've seen already this evening. It's the easiest of conversions from out in front of the posts. And extends the scoreline up to 43 points to 0. Another look at it there. This races away from the defence. Stewartry just struggling to cope with Stirling. Whatever they throw at them, whether they keep it tight or go a bit wider. The defence is all at 6s and 7s. That ball's been dropped though by Rachel Cox. A rare mistake. Thankfully the rain has stopped here, and the pitch very, very wet.
Let's bring our feet in just a little bit because it's slippy.
So scrum down, Stewartry. A rare foray into Stirling territory. Claire Manson. The Stewartry scrum half winning her 100th cap today. Member of the Police Scotland team, vice captain of the British Police. As we mentioned earlier, alongside fellow Police Scotland player Lisa Ritchie, Captain Stewartry, captains the Police Scotland side. With their inaugural and first international match last week over in Ireland. Won 66 points to 17. Away goes Stewartry, Lisa Ritchie. An injection of pace by Stewartry just outside the Stirling 22. Back they come to the left. Stirling racing out of the line, making tackles. Stewartry fighting their way forward. And off they go to the right again. Ball can't be taken cleanly. Loose pass by Ritchie. Both sides knocking the ball on their first offence by Stewartry. So we'll have another scrum. This time Stirling and Jodie Murdoch to feed, and already Stewartry will be wondering how to set up their defence, knowing full well that Stirling will look to run this ball from their 22.
Crouch! Bind!
Yeah, it's tough for Stewartry there. Just they had a plod set up on the left, maybe just go through the phases, keep it a bit tighter, just get the rhythm and get their momentum going and keep the possession.
Tanana Kurukuru with the pick up from the base, takes play up to the Stirling 10-metre line. Quicker ball for Ainsworth, just tries to get it through the hands as quick as she could as the Stewartry defence came racing up. A loose pass, but it's still with Stirling. Out to the forwards and
away.
Again looking pacey every time they get hands on ball. Ainsworth off to Cox. Just tried to shovel that ball on, couldn't be taken cleanly, but again no knock on.
Damage. 9, that's enough, thank you.
Stewartry holding Stirling at bay for now, but another high tackle. A penalty once again to Stirling. Jodie Murdoch as quickly as she can keeps play moving. Rachel Cox,
off now.
and a very willing ball carrier so far this evening. Ainsworth again just drops that ball off
And away, tackler.
to Heather Davis, and then again sees space in behind, tries to find grass. It's just about the bounce of the ball.
Backwards.
Can't be taken cleanly by Stewartry, and it's been snapped up by Stirling. So play now up just outside the 22. Ainsworth couldn't handle that one cleanly.
Tackle, release.
No knock on. Back it comes to Tanana Kurukuru. Stewartry defence just bringing her down by her bootlaces. Once again the Stirling forwards keeping it tight. Again just sucking in that Stewartry defence, and again there's a lot of space out on the Stirling left, and they've seen it through the hands. Fionn Keys and manages to get the ball out of the last tackle. That's good cover defence by Stewartry. Stirling bundled into touch, and Stewartry survive on this occasion. It looked almost inevitable again, Heather, that Stirling would score there. Lots of space. Got it through the hands, but Stewartry worked hard to get across. Referee Mary Pringle just having a quick word there with Lisa Ritchie.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, the referee just explaining there just too many high tackles there. They were playing penalty advantage there, so that's Stewartry having a few words there. Just coming, it's below at this level, it's below the sternum, and they're just, we saw there on the right hand side, they were able to duck out the tackle, so Stewartry need to really be careful with that.
Penalty there, ball, sorry. My mistake. Just wait,
They're doing some good tackles like midfield, but when it's the cover tackle, they need to be careful.
I'm just bringing them back to the mark. Right.
Stewartry back up to their full complement of 15 players just in time to try and stop this charge from Stirling. Just 5 metres or so away. Stewartry defence strung across their own try line. Stirling again just keeping it tight through the forwards, trying to weave their way through that defence. And the referee on the spot and has awarded the try. This time it's the forwards, it's the second row. Sophie Murphy, another of the players involved with Edinburgh last year.
Thank you,
And that coming from the penalty. Stewartry got themselves a little on the wrong side of the referee with these high tackles. Another penalty to Stirling. And again, just showing the power of the forwards. We've seen the pace of the back division, but Heather, you'll appreciate this, the power play by the forwards.
No, that's absolutely a great point there. I think Stirling County have matured in the last couple of years. There they would just be looking to whip it out wide again, but there they had patience. Jodie Murdoch again, I can't mention her enough at 9 at scrum half for County. Real controlling influence and just directing the forwards there, and the forwards offering themselves up. Sophie Murphy, a real talent, one to watch for as well, scoring there.
Possession falling short, square end, Stirling County 48, Stewartry
Again, just there you see Jodie Murdoch just looking either side, organised. They were up close there. The first out, just again, Stewartry just needing to go a bit lower there. Just up to meet them, but just too much power. Tall girl, just real driving, leg drive to get over. Great try.
Yeah, Murphy showing great strength just to fight their way through 2 or 3 tackles. Lauren Nicholson and Stewartry tight head prop with the despairing attempt at the end. That's 8 tries for Stirling so far. 7 minutes still to play of this first half. And Lisa Ritchie sends that restart just about as far as she can into Stirling territory. Well, this time the penalty goes the way of the visitors. Stirling holding on the deck as the sirens try to turn that ball over. So Claire Manson just looking for options, looking for ball carriers. Stewartry now will keep this with the forwards. Hands come in from Stirling. Ball squirts out the back of the Stewartry ruck. Trying to fight their way forward to the teeth of this Stirling defence. Ball looked out. Stewartry having to fight for everything here at the breakdown. The Stirling defence come racing forward. Stewartry very flat, just trying to shovel that ball along the back line. Perhaps have a bit more space now to their right. Stirling putting a huge amount of pressure on in defence, not giving Stewartry any space whatsoever to work with.
Right, stay there, stay there.
And the home side have turned this ball over.
And away now.
They've got some space out on their right, should they choose to put it out there. The short pass to Samantha Tanana Kurukuru, bursting onto the ball. The quick play here doesn't allow Stewartry defence to reorganise. Through the hands again by Fionn Keys, and away goes Skye Phimister, already on a hat-trick. Races away for her 4th try. Quick glance over her shoulder, but she will not be caught. Phimister goes in. And again, that just all about the pace, but it was the vision as well. First the carry by Samantha Tanana Kurukuru. They got quick ball, they knew the space was out there on the right hand side, just through the hands it went. And Skye Phimister, give her a yard, she will take a mile. She races up the stand side touchline. That is a brilliant try by the Stirling fullback.
Yeah, I think that's very much a team try there for Stirling County. Really impressed by the work rate there, they're really harrying the Stewartry attack there, and then when they got the opportunity, there was a lovely ball out the back there by Chloe Brown, number 1 for Stirling County, and then getting the ball out wide again. These wide channels so difficult to stop.
With the commercial business score rate, Stirling County 53, Stewartry
Definitely, because it's the wide ones. That's Rachel Cox is getting the wide. She doesn't normally. She normally gets a few of those. So just getting her rhythm on and just taking a breath, and I'm sure she'll get a few more over in the second half.
Yeah, they've had a word beforehand, and Katie Ainsworth said, I'm having all the easy ones, you can take all the difficult ones out wide. Another look there at the pace of Skye Phimister. Poor old Lisa Ritchie, once again at the restart, keeps this one a bit shorter, just allowing her chasers a chance to get there. Well, that ball looked like it had been knocked on and then picked up by a Stirling player in front, but the referee says play on, and off we go again. Tackle made just on the Stewartry side of halfway. Quick ball once again for Jodie Murdoch. Again, Stirling keeping it tight for a phase or two. And Katie Ainsworth sees there's nobody at home at the back for Stewartry. Just a foot race, and whether they can control the ball. Well, it's been snapped up by Stewartry. A bit of a mess just inside the 22. That side entry at the breakdown there
14
by Stirling, just a bit over-eager to get hands on the ball. Couldn't quite control the kick. Good vision again by Katie Ainsworth. A chance for Stewartry to clear the lines.
Yeah, some good chasing play there. Ali Henderson there, number 8 for Stewartry, just really still sticking in. I think Stewartry can just, like at half-time, just regroup and just talk about how they're going to just like do the defensive shape. Katie Ainsworth's obviously seeing a bit of space. It's never completely long kicks or medium pace, so they're able to stop them if they can be alert to them. So just a bit more of organisation and shape and attack, and keeping it tighter using the forward pod. Susie Rooks and Lauren Nicholson, so really good ball carrying ability, so keep possession that way.
Be Lauren Nicholson to throw into the line out for Stewartry. Looks like they'll go to the front. Stirling get up and trying to get hands on that. Got there first, but knocked the ball on through the line out. So we'll come back for the scrum. A Stewartry feed. Stirling read Stewartry's intentions at the line out there. Heather up in front, just knocked the ball on through the line out. So scrum for Stewartry on their own 10-metre line. Again, nothing to lose here. I imagine that they will try and attack from deep.
Yeah, we just mentioned there Susie Rook and Lauren Nicholson. Susie Rook, 13 caps for Scotland. Has gone away, had 3 children, and now back really enjoying her rugby, and really offers something up front along with Niamh Finlay and Lauren Nicholson. So they can just get a platform and retain possession. Lisa Ritchie there at 10. She's also capped for Scotland, both in the 15s and the 7. Lovely boot on her. It's just getting that territory in possession and to play some rugby. They just had an opportunity 5 minutes ago, but they just like more going lateral along the line, and Stirling County able to pressurise them, so just keeping it a bit tighter and cutting the shorter lines through.
Binds.
Yes, Susie Rook, very experienced player, formerly of Morgan, Kirkcaldy, Murrayfield Wanderers, Maneer, finds herself in Stewartry colours nowadays. And then Lisa Ritchie, all she can do really is shovel that ball on, and with a hint of space over there on Stewartry's right-hand flank. Again, the referee spots an infringement at the breakdown. Penalty goes to Stirling, and not hang around. It's Katie Ainsworth this time on hand to just take the quick tap. Again, just 2 or 3 tight phases to pull in that Stewartry defence, and then they'll go wide. An opportunity now. Stewartry very narrow. It was good work by the last Stewartry defender, actually, because she realised that there was too much space outside of her, came out of the line, made a crucial tackle, and then Katie Ainsworth can't take that ball cleanly. That's good skills though by the standoff, just pops the ball up to Fee Keys. And it's still Stirling rather on the attack outside the Stewartry 22. Good footwork. Away they go again, get the hands free. That is a lovely pass inside. And over they go again, and I think that this time is Heather Davis, the open side flanker. That's her 2nd try of the evening. A lovely offload to put Davis into space. So another look at it here, Heather.
Yeah, just some short passes there, some great footwork by Sophie Murphy, just bursting through. Lovely hands there, Sophie Murphy, another one. We talked about her earlier on the score sheet, and Heather Davis just running that short line, that supporting line, and just offering something in that short range, close quarters, keeping the ball alive, not letting anything up. No rest there for Stewartry. And lovely conversion there by Katie Ainsworth on the half-time mark.
Katie Ainsworth with the successful conversion, just to pile on the misery for Stewartry. The referee has seen enough blows for half-time, and it's a first half dominated by Stirling. 10 tries. And Stewartry hardly had the ball to play with, to be fair. Heather not troubled the scorer as yet. And the players make their way into the changing rooms, perhaps a change of tops, because it really is very wet and miserable out there. It's confirmation of the half-time score. Well, Stirling County showing us 58-0. I think the final conversion there by Katie Ainsworth probably taking the score up to 60. So Stirling County 60, Stewartry 0, the half-time score here at Bridgehaugh. Heather, we'll get your thoughts on that first half, and we'll have a look at all the highlights. Plenty of tries to look at.
Yeah, the first try, we were talking about the danger, how just looking for space deep in their own half. And Skye Finister, 15 tries already, and just a minute or two into the game, just showing her absolute out-and-out pace. She really is such an exciting prospect, and that's her first try in the evening.
And that's men's first team this time, and they're playing GHA, so GHA sitting 1 point above county at the table.
And again, Katie Ainsworth, we talked about her as well, under 20s and Glasgow Warriors last year, able to hand off, so strong, looks quite slight but actually really, really strong, and a fantastic rugby brain, really makes this team tick for the second try. And then deep in Stirling County, this is actually on the actual, she just prefers that, coming right deep in her own half, and she sees the space. I think she can see it like a couple of steps ahead. She just sees where the space is, glides through, and just finishes off between the sticks. Really excellent for her second try there. 19-0. And then again there, just bringing up the hat trick there, just fantastic finish, just in the out try. It's so difficult to cover those wide channels. Stirling County just constantly tapping, going. Jodie Murdoch at 9 there, we see that. And again, Katie Ainsworth now the provider there. And we talked about Heather Davis playing in this. She's match sharp. She's been playing for County. Such a good finish. She's been playing for Police Scotland and the British Police. Really, really good finish there. And this one here, a bit more in close quarters. Again, Jodie Murdoch keeping it alive. Lovely service there. Good covering tackle there, and just couldn't quite bundle into touch. And Fiki's just finishing there. She looks like she's playing second row, but she's actually playing in the centres there. So nice finish there. And this we have Katie Ainsworth's second try of the night. Look at that. So many times she's providing, so she looks like she's gonna pass, but she saw the gap, she saw the mismatch in the Stewartry, the front row there right in front of her, and just opened up that gap and just burst through. Such a good player. And this one here, we talked about how Jodie Murdoch again at 9 was just directing the forwards here. Heather Davis happy to make a few inches. And here we go, Sophie Murphy, we tall, rangy 3. Lauren Nicholson trying, and just like put in a shift there, but just too powerful to get over the whitewash. And Sky Femmes are not content with the hat-trick this evening. Again, Fee Keys, she's really prominent, just providing Sky Femmes with that extra pass to get down again that right-hand side. Just stretching those legs. 4 tries, quite exceptional. And this is Heather Davis's second one. Lovely short pass there, lovely short pass to Sophie Murphy. Again, good feet, great feet, takes it out right and is still keeping the ball alive. Really good hands. We talked about really good finish there by Heather Davis for her second try.
So one-way traffic in the first half here at Bridgehaugh. Join us again around about 5 minutes for second half action in the Arnold Clark Women's Premiership. The half-time score, Stirling County 60, Stewartry 0.
Samantha have tied themselves in knots trying to find a new car. It's not rocket science, Mark.
Why isn't it easy?
It is easy.
With Arnold Clark, not only do we guarantee the UK's best used car deals, you can search and compare thousands of cars, adjust your monthly payments, and value your part exchange, all with a few clicks.
Find your car your way. At Arnold Clark, we make it easy.
Mo, we'll see you at Hampden Park. Sione, watch your back.
Piston like handle.
Let's go!
Glasgow, you ready? 1872 Cup. Staying with us.
Glasgow, we'll be waiting.
Come get it!
Clyde to the Forth, East meets West at the home of Scottish rugby. The biggest names in Scotland go head to head in a derby where fireworks are guaranteed. This is where scores are settled and legends are made. A Hogmanay tradition where old acquaintances meet in a rivalry reaching new heights. This is our city. This is our home. This is the 1872 Cup.
Really got a rumble on here. Those two phases, lightning quick. Mattinson, on to Nelson, the vice captain. Here is Smith with 15 on her back for the first time in a Missile jersey, but offset scoring ground. Eyes are like, oh Emma, oh that is awesome. Nice runner Lloyd against Joyce, the hurdle. Oh, the razzmatazz and the score.
Nobody at the back for Italy. Just puts the ball on the foot. Ronan Lloyd is airing after this. Musso under pressure. Clear out was good, but the ball's there for Everall to pick and go, and all will score.
Chance there, chance for Thompson to go straight through the Irish defence.
hurriedly removing cones from down in front of us. The mini rugby players putting on a show, entertaining the crowd here at half-time. Stewartry already out, and here come Stirling, just looking to see if either side have made any changes.
Dawn Curry at number 2. I think she's on for Stewartry, so eager to make an impression here.
Yeah, okay, we're going to sort some
10
logistics
first
first.
half tries for Stirling.
Anyone? That side.
So Stewartry will start the second half with 14 players. A minute left on the yellow card. I'm just waiting on the referee and the ball boy racing off the pitch. So it'll be Stirling to kick off with Katie Ainsworth. In the second half, scored 2 tries in that first half. Mary Pringle, the referee, is sorting our comms.
Yeah, Katie Ainsworth there just having a nice smile, just relax and just like hitting her straps, getting into her stride there.
One of them is ill, so we're going to get a touch
Impressive
judge on
first
that
half
side.
display
That's what we're waiting
by
for.
Stirling. Skye Phimister in particular to the fore, the fullback scoring 4 tries.
Congratulations.
Well,
Welcome
just
to your
hearing
local
the
society.
reason for the delay is one
There
of
we
the
go.
touch judges has taken unwell, so that looks like Jacko. Craig Jackson, the Stirling coach, has been pulled from the crowd. I just walked past him a second ago and he's been had a flag thrust into his hand and sent across to the far side. To make it even worse, he had to run right the way across the pitch. So we've got
this is warm up.
I missed what you said, left or right?
There he goes.
Okay.
Well done, Jacko.
Yes, ready? Girls ready?
So a slight delay to this second half. And it's Katie Ainsworth who gets us underway. The ball can be taken cleanly, so it's been snapped up by Stirling County immediately onto the attack in the opening stages of the second half. Out to Ainsworth, just takes the ball to the line, always having a little look out the corner of her eye just to see if there's a gap. This time uses one of the forwards. Back again to Ainsworth, and Stewartry come racing out the line, very disjointed there. It's a 2-on-1. A pass timed nicely, despairing tackle can't be made, and with the second half only 30 seconds old, that's Brogan Henderson on the left wing. Well, it's been all about Skye Phimister in that first half. Brogan Henderson didn't get an awful lot of the ball, but she races in for Stirling's first try of the second half.
Yeah, really impressive play there. Just great backline play by the Stirling County attack there.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Again, Jodie Murdoch just servicing that backline so well. Katie Ainsworth just finding Fikis, and actually Kirsty Ainsworth there, just a lovely pass out and just fixing that defender. Look, how good is that, fixing that defender? And she had a bit of work to do. There was cover defence. Great first try for Brogan Henderson.
Successful conversion by Katie Ainsworth. Takes the score up to 67 points to 0. That all came from the restart. Stewartry unable to deal with it. Won by Stirling. And 30 seconds later, in for their 11th try of a very productive evening. Another look at it there. Nicely timed pass by Fionn Key. She's played well. The outside centre.
Yeah, good service.
Restart allowed to bounce by Stirling. It's a powerful carry, doing well to stay in the field of play. It's very wet down there on this stand side of the pitch where we're stationed. Another strong carry from Sophie Murphy, a big second row. Well, swept away by Jodie Murdoch.
Good work.
A nice captain. Has to go digging this time. Out to Ainsworth, just waiting on that ball, accelerates into contact, but into the tackle of Lisa Ritchie.
That's better defence there, better defence there by Stewartry. It's exactly what they'd have talked about at half-time.
Need to work hard to reorganise, but again coming forward in ones and twos, just leaving gaps. Samantha Tanana Kurukuru doesn't need any second invitation. The tackle can't be made there by Lauren Nicholson, and away goes Stirling again. It's Fionn Keys, cuts inside off the left foot. She had support outside, didn't need it, and Keys races away, touches down under the posts, and that's Hart's second try.
Yeah, we're talking about Keys being the supplier of the tries there, but just linking up beautifully there with Rachel Cox. Rachel Cox always looking like she was going to pass, but just bursting through and keeping her hands free. There you are, lovely, just staying upright, just looking and changing her angle of run, keeping the hands free, bursting a couple of tackles, and then Keys managing to cut back inside on the right. Really good work between forwards and backs there.
Katie Ainsworth again with the simplest of conversions from in front of the posts. Takes us up to 74 points to 0. Only 4 minutes into the second half. Just one more look at this try. Ball out through the hands there of Rachel Cox. Oh, eventually.
Yeah, it was nice how she was changing hands. What she was going to do, and yeah, Connacht under 18s and coming over to study here has definitely been Stirling County's gain. Great finish by Keys.
Well, that's been well claimed, just on the Stirling 10-metre line. Back they come again. There's a huge gap in the midfield defence, closed quickly though by Stewartry.
Good work.
Alert to the danger. Ainsworth again puts boot to ball, just bounces off the feet of one of the Stewartry defenders. The ball's been knocked on over on the near side, as perhaps you're looking at from home. Our poor cameramen must be absolutely soaking over on the far side of the pitch. We're stationed, thankfully, under the roof here in the stand. We'll have a scrum to restart the game for us over on the far side.
Yeah, well done the cameraman, but much better there from Stewartry, just like blocking the kick, and also that first up tackles, one going low and one going higher, just to stop that offload. They're going to have to work out how they're going to stop Rachel Cox, but that's a tough one, but better set there.
Ready?
That's Betty Gianelli on at scrum half for Stewartry, so good opportunity for her.
Stand up a little bit.
Yes, Betty Gianelli,
on that side,
vice captain.
Early. So let's bring the gap in a little bit more, okay?
Players who've come through the Stewartry youth system, the Sharkettes as I think they're called.
Yeah, they've been really working on their youth development. A couple of the girls coach as well, which is just great to see. So Hannah Sainsbury and Donna Burns, so and they link up at the older age groups with making a Galloway squad. So great to see that youth development coming through.
Stay there.
New coaching team for Stewartry this year. John Dawson, assisted by Shannon Nicholson. And it's with Stewartry from the scrum, just on their side of halfway. Managed to win possession at the breakdown. Ritchie looking for support and she finds it. Almost breaking the line there, Stewartry for the first time this evening. And Gianelli feeding the forwards rather high, and in come Stirling to try and hold that ball up. That looks like Katie Ainsworth in the middle of the melee there. The fly half doing well, and Stewartry surrounded, swarmed by Stirling players. They'll do well to get this one back. Well, that was almost the biggest cheer of the night from the Stirling team. They've scored 74 points, but winning that turnover at the Mall.
So their forwards coach is Megan Kennedy. I think she would be delighted with that work. But that just shows their mindset this evening. I was just speaking at half-time with Holland Bogan, played for Glasgow Warriors and is injured at the moment, but she should be back next week in the next couple of weeks. Right? But they want to make that. All they can do tonight is get the 5 bonus points and see what the results happen tomorrow with Watsonians and Corstorphine. But they want that. They want their 2 times champions, their current holders, and they want to be in that final.
Right. Slow it down. This is your mark. Everybody left of the mark. You come this way. That way, sorry. Go that way.
I chat about that briefly at the end of the game. But this is Stirling's final game of the regular league season, so all they can do is pick up the 5 points on offer tonight, which they very much have in the bag, and then sit back and hope for the best. Watsonians, well, I think if they win tonight, that would put them 6 points clear of Watsonians, but Watsonians have still 2 to play. So essentially out of Stirling's hands, but they will have a keen eye on that game at Myerside tomorrow. Table topping Corstorphine, the visitors. Here goes Fionn Keys again, just arcs away to the outside, eventually scragged and loses the ball in contact.
2 there.
Snapped up by Stewartry, but I think the double knock on, so come back.
7 Stirling.
In fact, there's the referee Mary Pringle is looking to see what she's signalled.
Yep. Marks here, girls.
Some changes being made.
Left of the mark. Perfect.
As Paige Aitken-Robinson coming on. Aitken-Robinson will just take her place in the front row of this scrum. Been playing since she was 9 years old, capped by England Deaf Rugby. Toured South Africa earlier this year.
You're going in there.
So one of the clean jerseys in the front row there. They're looking to pick her out.
Yeah, great opportunity for her this evening. But again, just that last set there, Stewartry, the desire just to put a defensive shift in was evident.
Janelli out to Lisa Ritchie. Stewartry again half through a gap, looking for a quick ball here, and Janelli gets it out to Ritchie again. Sees space behind, spirals that ball. And that ball stops just short of the touchline. Just held up in the wet pitch. So Stirling have to try and deal with this. Just gaps in the Stewartry defence again though. Very tight, but the Stirling defence equally tight for now. Rachel Cox again clatters into contact. Hands come in from Stewartry, almost winning the turnover there. Now there's space out wide. Katie Ainsworth saw it. Wasn't the most accurate of passes, but Stirling have got the ball out there to that right touchline. Tackle can't be made. Dragged down the second time of asking, but Stirling now up almost halfway. Up goes the flag though. Craig Jackson on that side, foot in touch. That'd be a line out to Stewartry.
That's you there.
Yeah, much. We just talked about that mindset, and we're talking about the half breaks by Stewartry in attack, but I noticed a different in defence as well. Really just like the mindset, just not letting there. In the first half they might have been away, but again just like, and the numbers are much better. Stewartry, the cover defence in that 50-metre channel, and they've got the line out. Much better organisation.
Interesting, our director just telling us earlier that's the first replay that we've shown tonight that hasn't been a Stirling try, just showing how clinical they've been. Just any break they've made, they've managed to finish it off. On that occasion, Stewartry up to the task in defence. Foot in touch by Stirling, but they're quickly back in possession, and good quick hands by Ainsworth. Just feeding her forwards. The referee awarding the penalty to Stewartry.
Moving on.
Yes, you see there Sammy Durnan, number 7 there with the ball there, just working hard at the breakdown, getting that turnover. 135 caps, so really bringing her experience. Has played in Scotland Series matches and regional matches, so loads of representative experience there too.
Nice little switch between Lisa Ritchie and Lauren Nicholson. Again, Ritchie trying to pull all the tricks out the bag. This time just to go in and win possession at the ruck.
Super tackle there by Skye Finister. Just showing that she can do the defensive duties as well as the tries.
Slightly high. Stewartry fallen foul of the referee 3 or 4 times tonight for high tackles. It's the first infringement by Stirling, and that will allow Lisa Ritchie to take Stewartry into Stirling territory. Ball not going quite where she had intended, came off the side of the boot there, but we a line out to Stewartry on the Stirling 10-metre line.
Yeah, she didn't probably manage to get the opportunity to get boot to ball, but now she really has got an excellent kicking game. And first cap by Scotland in 2011, a really astute player, so played down south at Carlisle as well.
You could forgive her for being a bit out of puff when she took the kick, because she'd been heavily involved in the phases before that 3 times, and then having to clear the ruck. Giannelli does well to hurry that ball away, but big tackle made.
Maya McDonald, I think, in the red scrum hat there. Again, ferocious line speed, get out the turnover, off they go.
Sam Tananakuru had players outside, but opted to take the ball into contact. Stewartry have reorganised their defence, but still with Stirling just on the Stewartry side of halfway. Was Maya McDonald at that big tackle. Former DL and Cartha player, twin sister of Kira, the Stirling hooker. Enough to Paige Aitken-Robinson. Her first involvement with ball in hand. Back to Ainsworth. 3 options. Goes for the widest one, and Rachel Cox in the space in front of her. It's good hands, but found the wrong player. Claire Manson, the Stewartry scrum half, back to save the day for Stewartry. Just snap up the pass. Well, Rachel Cox. Good play once again by the Stirling tight head prop.
And away now.
Stewartry and Giannelli back in their 22. Lisa Ritchie weighs up the options, and she doesn't have many. And opts just to put the ball into touch. A decent clearing kick though by Lisa Ritchie. It will still be Stirling possession. A line out just down in front of us midway between the 22 and the 10-metre line.
Yeah, just saw Betty Giannelli there, just adding something when she's come on, so good stuff.
Yeah, she's done well under pressure, Betty Giannelli. So throw to the front, but Stewartry got up in front of the Stirling jumper, got hands to it, couldn't take it cleanly. The referee just explaining to Jodie Murdoch her decision.
From there? Do you have a scrum on the 15 or a line out?
Trying to work out if that ball was knocked on. It looked like it perhaps gone forward off the hand of one of the Stewartry players at the front of the line out. I think that's the decision that the officials have come to.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we just offering a scrum or a line out to Jodie Murdoch, so she's opted for the scrum. Good attacking position here for Stirling.
Yeah, but again, just that bit more intensity there. Ali Henderson just like forcing that and tackling into touch again, so really good just intensity there by Stewartry, but opportunity here for Stirling County.
Crouch, bind, set.
Well, any number of threats for Stirling off to the right of the scrum. Brogan Henderson lurking on this side. Well, the scrum's wheeled that way, so it could well come to the left. Stewartry wheeling the scrum illegally, so the penalty goes to Stirling.
Great clear out, excellent
charging
clear
into
out.
Contact. Yes, it was a lovely clear out and quick ball. That's a good tackle, had to be made. Stewartry defence really struggling to get themselves organised here. Stirling piling on the pressure. Nice pass skipped out into the midfield as Sophie Murphy charges towards the post, stopped about 5 metres short. Back it comes to the left, knocked on though by Paige Aitken-Robinson. So the chance goes a begging this time for Stirling. They really have been clinical. There are not many chances inside the Stewartry 22 which haven't resulted in tries, but the visitors survive on this occasion.
Walking around.
Yeah, that could be only the second one. Just really, they have been absolutely clinical, but just looking like they were going to go out to the right again, but just to switch back there left. But again, just an opportunity for Stewartry just to exit and Lisa Ritchie to clear the lines.
Seconds in. Yep.
It's been 14 minutes since we've had a score. It's still Stirling County 74, Stewartry 0.
Set and hold.
Just the 2 tries, 1 and 3 minutes into the second half, to the 10 in the first half. So Stirling perhaps running out of steam. Stewartry will be grateful for that, but another chance for them here because the penalty goes away with the home side, and they will not hang about Murdoch.
From the back of the ruck.
Well, she didn't take the tap from the right place, but given another opportunity by the referee.
Tackle, release.
Stirling forwards.
Step back. Good.
Just massing on that goal line.
Enough.
Stewartry strung across the try line. Stirling very close here, and over they do go.
Girls.
Another try.
I don't need all of you screaming
Just
at me,
looking
okay?
to see
Let
who
me
gets
do my
up
job.
with the ball, and it's the replacement Paige Aitken-Robinson. Just came on 5 minutes or so ago into the front row, and she goes over for the third try of the second half.
Good mentality there, some really, really hard carries there, just taking it in, again the patience. Maya McDonald instrumental there, just at the back of the ruck. And Paige Aitken-Robinson there, just on the right there, wearing number 17, strong. Great twist, excellent try, well played.
Katie Ainsworth has been very accurate off the kicking tee this evening. Shared kicking duties with Rachel Cox. And that takes the scoreline up now to 81 points to 0 to the home side, and they will have eyes now, with still over 20 minutes left in this game, on the 100-point mark, I'm sure.
Absolutely, that's the challenge for Stirling County of what they're aiming for, and Stewartry it's been a lot better defensive. You mentioned there just the period of minutes there where Stirling County didn't score and they were able to stop them. Perfect. And I think they've got a bit more of an idea defensively and attack as well, so they'll be looking to put some attacking phases together.
Restart by Ritchie is down the middle, and that was Fee Keys who took that one. And play now on Stirling's right, back they come to the left, and again Ainsworth just picking out her forwards, running hard onto the ball. Ainsworth again, this time in behind the forwards, and once again there's space. Keys couldn't quite find the pass. She had 2 players, it was at Fimister and certainly Brogan Henderson looking outside. That looked very dangerous for a second, but Stewartry doing well just to shut down that attack.
Yeah, we just talked, that was their challenge. You just see in the shot there, Claire Manson, number 9's going to the wing, and really good defensively there, just shepherding them and just like making it bitty, making it messy. That's when they want to spoil Stirling County's quick ball.
In the tackle. Knock on in the tackle. Yeah. Ready? Crouch. Bind. Set and hold. Stay. Stay 9.
Solid.
Thank you.
Stirling scrum.
Line. Stop moaning at me.
Tanana Kurukuru just having a quick word with her scrum half as to who was going to pick the ball up, and look at the chase. The tackle made.
Rip is good. Rip is good.
Stewartry in possession, back just outside their 22. Well, no, it's gone loose in the tackle, snapped up by Stirling. Back they come again. Big carry by Sophie Murphy, who's looked good with ball in hand. Ainsworth again skips that ball out. It's a lovely pass there by Rachel Cox. Lovely soft hands, and then on hand to take the return pass. Over goes the tight head prop, and if anybody deserves a try tonight, it is Rachel Cox.
I don't need everybody
Absolutely superb play there by Stirling County. Big smiles all round. They've been building, the Stewartry have been making it a bit harder for them, but we see in the replay here some really nice interplay, and again Rachel Cox just keeping things alive, and Ciara McDonald, her front row buddy, just keeping it right. Look at that offload in the tackle. Ali Henderson doing superbly well, number 8 for Stewartry, but managing to keep it alive. That interplay between McDonald and Cox, outstanding. Great try.
More changes being made by Stirling. Frankie Nodes and Sophie Mitchell coming on. Sophie Mitchell just took up rugby last year, finds herself involved in the Premiership, and another successful conversion by Katie Ainsworth. We're up to 88 points to 0. 17 minutes left.
21 is and 22 is Sophie Mitchell.
Are we making changes now?
But yeah, just look at that cut back inside, and then the ability to just stay alive, stay alert. And Rachel Cox has given the pass, and again that work rate from the tight head prop, outstanding.
For me, I need to see a clear lift. Sub's good, yeah.
Well, Stewartry must wonder which way to turn.
Yeah, when you're ready.
Defence has been ripped to shreds, you've got to say, and never really had an opportunity with ball in hand, not been able to keep a hold of any possession that they had.
I think there's been some really good individual tackles, and out in the way it was definitely better for that period there. I think just need to keep working together and on those double tackles.
Ainsworth again just bangs that ball off downfield, and not too many players back for Stewartry. That was a good carry, had to make ground to allow the support to get back, but it wasn't quite there quickly enough. Penalty again goes to Stirling, and off they go. Space out here in the left wing, tackle made. And Stirling now 10 metres out, back it goes again to Aitken Robinson.
Good work, and away now.
Already
Ball's there.
one try for the replacement prop. Slower here, Ainsworth combining again with Rachel Cox.
And away now.
Fights her way forward, twisting and turning on the deck, squirts out the back of the breakdown, but it's still with Stirling.
Backwards.
Desperate to hold on to possession. It's a bit of a mess in there.
Right.
But
no, step back.
Stewartry managed to turn that over.
One, offside.
Pulling bodies out of the breakdown. The penalty goes the way of Stirling, and there's numbers out there to the right if they can get it through the hands. Samantha Tananakuru, and it's been dropped there by Stirling with the line in front of them. The ball knocked on. Stewartry survives. Scrum down to the visitors.
Yeah, Stirling saw that it was on out in that wide right, but just Stewartry defence just doing enough just to harry Maya McDonald there. But great play again, good pressure in the 22 by Stirling County.
Break for treatment to one of the Stirling players. I think it's Paige Aitken Robinson.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I will.
As we mentioned earlier, been playing for 9 years, capped by England Deaf Rugby. And she's made an impact since she came on, scored a try, looked good at scrum time, got herself involved in the game. The Stirling pack, the ball carried well. It's typical of Stirling's game, and they keep things tight, powerful ball carriers, and then wait to pick their moment to unleash that pacey back division.
Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, I was talking in the clubhouse with one of the Stirling County players. Now, it wasn't so long ago Stirling County were on the other side of these, and they really have turned things around. And I think that's no small margin to the coaching team, and also the fact that the girls have come through the academy system at Stirling County. A lot of the players have played as juniors, won cup finals for Stirling County, and now are winning with the senior side as well. And I think that's that counts for a lot. They're used to playing together, and they're used to getting good results, and they're used to high standards.
Well,
You got
Stirling, for many years, been renowned for their youth system. They've churned out players in the men's game and now the women's game.
Absolutely, you can just see Mark Ainsworth there and Kenny Craig, who both coached boys and girls at the club, very much a community club here at Stirling County, and worked together. And Megan Kennedy also coming on board after a knee injury curtailed her Scotland career, 18 caps. So it's a really good coaching team. Megan's also been playing as well as cover prop, so it's a really good balance they've got with that experience and the youth coming through from the academy.
Stewartry with the scrum about 5 metres out from their line, picked up at the base by Ali Henderson. Janelli back to Lisa Ritchie. Just to hurry her kick away. Can't be taken by Sam Tanura-Kurukuru. There's space across here. Stewartry defence having to race across as Katie Ainsworth looks to make the break, feeds Fee Keys. Again, it's Sophie Murphy with the carry.
And away.
Big second row. Moving very difficult for the Stewartry defence to stop. Centre field options both ways. Katie Ainsworth calling for the ball off on the right, 12. But the referee coming back.
Too many high tackles.
For an infringement, and another yellow card shown, I think, for the high tackle again.
From here. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's Chloe Johnston, but we'll get confirmation for you. Yeah, it's Chloe Johnston, number 12.
Stirling always eager to keep the pace of the game high, and Sam Tanura-Kurukuru again trying to fight her way through, thrown to deck and losing the ball. It's surprising not to see her on the score sheet just yet. Still got 12 or so minutes left to play. You can see confirmation on your screen there. Chloe Johnston showing the yellow card for Stewartry. Janelli back again to Ritchie, and she did well to get her kick away under a huge amount of pressure.
Yeah, she's really got a great boot, but yeah, Tanura-Kurukuru really prominent in the opening stages, gone a bit quieter, but she'll be looking to make an impression in these latter stages again. Line out for both teams, just a bit more, just looking for a bit more efficiency. It's such a specialist. The wind's died down now and it's not as wet, so an opportunity here for Stirling County off line out.
Movement in the county line, that's been stolen for the second time by Stewartry. Tap back, and Lisa Ritchie realises there's space at the back, kicks that through. Didn't quite get the distance that she would have hoped, but she's not allowed the Stirling player to get back to their feet, not allowed to dive on a player on the deck. So the Stewartry captain penalised, and away goes Katie Ainsworth again. Sophie Murphy on the charge once more. Ainsworth calling for the ball on the right, in behind Tanura-Kurukuru, and there's 4 Stirling players queuing up here. Fee Keys.
Backwards.
The pass not taken cleanly. Another chance goes a-begging for Stirling.
Right, take a step.
Well, no knock on, the referee says. It's still with the home side.
17.
Carrying hard again, the referee playing an advantage.
Take a step, thank you.
Stewartry defence tight. Ainsworth will look to throw the longer pass.
17.
Knocked on, so we'll come back. No advantage accruing there, and the referee, again, I think just wants a quick
go
word.
Quickly. Mark's here. Lisa.
Yeah, just the fluidity slightly in the Stirling County, but that'll come. Just slightly overrunning or underrunning.
We're not going quickly. Right.
Stirling trying to catch Stewartry napping there, but referee Mary Pringle is just having a word with Stewartry captain Lisa Ritchie. There have been an awful lot of penalties, and is that what, 3 yellow cards tonight?
We're going to wait.
Just telling Stewartry they'll have to clean up their act, and they will lose another player to the bin. They've already
please,
got
take a step back.
one player in the bin.
Chloe Johnston.
Chloe Johnston.
Yeah. Come on.
Inside centre. Here we go again though. Guess who? Sophie Murphy.
And away. Good.
Stirling
Good
just 2 or
work,
3 metres short. Players queuing up on the left here, and Katie Ainsworth just drops the ball off to Rachel Cox, who powers her way over. Second try for the tight head prop. Katie Ainsworth again provider, picking out the perfect pass, and Cox charging onto that. Was never going to be stopped by the Stewartry defence.
Yeah, just looking in that team sheet, it's 3 Rachel Cox and 5 Sophie Murphy, and they really are offering everything in that attack. There you see Sophie Murphy, she never runs straight, she's always moving her feet, and it takes 3 Stewartry players to bring her down. And then second phase, just on the left here, just out of screen there, just off, a good, just again playing a bit wider, not off 9 but off 10, off Katie Ainsworth, just a bit stretching that defence again. Really good intelligent play by Stirling County.
Well, the flags do go up. It wasn't the best kick of the evening by Katie Ainsworth. It did go over, and that just adds another 2 to the Stirling tally, up to 95 points. And the last 2 tries for Rachel Cox.
Stewartry Sammy Durnan nearly able to turn that ball over, but again just playing that bit wider. That's a potent threat there, and just not running into the short defence of Stewartry, just playing off 10 a bit wider and finding the holes.
Yeah, when you're ready. Come here.
I think for the first time tonight, Stirling, having received an awful lot of restarts, haven't taken one cleanly. The ball knocked on their 10-metre line. Hands possession to
Scrums have been really
Stewartry.
good so far. Keep it
Centre
up.
field.
It's really good.
On the Stirling 10-metre line, so it's a good attacking position. Stewartry will be desperate not to head back down the road.
Yes.
Having failed to score here at Bridgehaugh. Spent most of the evening on defence. What can they produce from this scrum?
Yeah, great point. The last time they played, it was two penalties by Lisa Ritchie. So it was 67-6 was the score line. So Lisa Ritchie got 2 penalties, and I think they would be delighted with crossing the try line. Absolutely, looking for a try.
Yes, the sides met 8 weeks ago in the reverse fixture.
Right.
67 points Stirling scored.
Same again.
On that occasion, but 95 points. So next try, we need to take them up over the 100-point mark.
Yeah, Skyfam has just scored 2 tries but certainly playing at home's brought it into focus.
Well, Janelli, the vice-captain, replacement scrum half, picks up and goes to the right from the scrum. That's a powerful carry by Stewartry as they take play up towards the Stirling 22. Can they get themselves over that Stirling try line? Stirling will be desperate not to concede anything. Carried by Lauren Nicholson.
Good, ball's there.
Stewartry players queuing up on this side.
Backwards.
Lisa Ritchie with the pass, no knock on.
She's
still with the visitors. In come the hands.
Step back.
Stirling unable to turn the ball over there. Stewartry keeping things very, very tight. The Stirling defence looking well organised. What's been turned over by the home side. So Stewartry now hurrying the transition from attack into defence. There was space across on the Stirling right. I don't think they spotted it. Went to the left instead.
They came back on the short side. But here we go, Heather Davis.
Heather Davis has been excellent on the open side for Stirling tonight. Katie Ainsworth had to dip down to pick that ball up, just pops it on to Samantha Tanana Kurakuru.
And away.
Great tackle.
It was a really good tackle, or she was gone, the number 8. She's got a huge amount of pace as well as power. Ainsworth though spots a gap, almost through, gets the offload away, up into the 22, eventually dragged to deck. Defence, nobody home, over on the far side, and in goes Fee Keys again. The outside centre, in for her 3rd try to cap off an excellent performance, and that takes Stirling to 100 points.
Yeah, outstanding attacking play there, just putting the phases together. Stewartry putting in some excellent tackles, but Stirling County just able to link together, and again everything through Katie Ainsworth, making that break, so balanced, and who's on her shoulder but Sophie Murphy, so difficult to bring down. She's still going, she's still thinking, I need to get some extra yards, goes to deck, and Fike's is waiting patiently. Katie Ainsworth again, just offering. That's a great finish there by Fike's.
Yes, Betty Gianelli not quite able to get across to the outside centre. Fike's former Oban player. I mean, some really good performances by several of that Stirling side. Keys has stood out. Ainsworth, as she always does, has been excellent. Sophie Murphy in the second row. Some of her carries, along with Rachel Cox.
Yeah. Great combination. That's your tight head side in the scrum, and they're real ball players offering it, you know, and they can do the hard yards in the set piece, developing all the time.
Well, the flags stay down.
I missed that.
The Ainsworth unsuccessful with the conversion. Just have another quick look at the last try, Heather.
Okay.
Yeah, just gliding through. She's just constantly, her fitness levels are absolutely excellent. Constantly, she's down on her feet there, just getting back on her feet. Katie Ainsworth behind. Sophie Murphy just getting a couple of extra yards, buying her team her support time there, and offering herself on the wraparound there.
We're just going to wait, girls. We've got an
Fike's always seems to be in the right position, holds a good line, doesn't she?
Yeah, anybody that's joined us late and sees the 4 on the back of Fike's jersey and wondering what on earth a second row is doing scoring tries like that. She has swapped jersey with who was wearing the 13 was Sarah Murdoch in the second row. So Fike's is not a second row, she has an outside centre and has played superbly tonight. And well, you mentioned again Katie Ainsworth, she's such a good player, but it's always at this stage in games that gaps start to appear in defences, and she is very alert to the opportunities. So about 4 minutes or so left in this game. Stirling will be hoping it is not the final game of their season. It's the last in the regular season for them. They just have to sit back now and see what happens, what unfolds in the remaining games in the Premiership, to see whether they will feature in the final. Ainsworth having to twist and turn back to pick up that one. Stewartry defence swarming round the ball there. It's popped out in the Stewartry side of the ruck. Lisa Ritchie with what looked slightly forward pass there, but the referee plays on. Maybe showing a bit of leniency for Stewartry. Ritchie just weighing up her options there. I think thought about the kick, then threw the long ball. That one's been knocked on though. It's trying to force things, understandably at this stage, desperate to get themselves a try.
Scrum here.
Yeah,
ball goes loose and it'll be a scrum down, Stirling ball.
Yeah, that's the end of the yellow card there, so Chloe Johnson back on. And maybe Stewartry just in the last few minutes just have a go, just take the ball to the line, just spot a couple of gaps in the Stirling County's defence. But outstanding attack there by Stirling County on the 100 points.
Crouch, bind, set, falls out, play.
Well, Stirling looked like they were set up to go left, but instead off they go to the right. Still playing with pace in the last 2 or 3 minutes of this game. Back it comes to Davis. Gets her way forward over the 10-metre line.
Great leg drive.
Ainsworth again in behind the forwards. Spied the space out wide. Fionn Keys did well just to drift with that pass, but was taken down by Stewartry. They had to make that tackle. Now trying to keep the ball up off the deck. This could well be turnover ball for Stewartry. Well, Stirling have somehow managed to get that ball to deck. That's good work by Stewartry, and the ball popped away by Amy Dallas. Acting as scrum half. Well, Ainsworth again, as we say, just alert to the gaps in defences in the late stages of games. Races away across to that far right corner. Brilliant by Ainsworth. And that's Ainsworth, another of the Stirling players to pick up a hat-trick. Feekeys with 3, Katie Ainsworth with 3, Sky Phimister with the 4 tries in the first half. Some brilliant performances.
That'll be time.
Ainsworth right up there.
Again, the defence are just coming up, showing a shoulder, and she just puts on the accelerators. It's absolutely brilliant. She really is a real talent. Watch out for her in the next few years on the international stage. She really has got lots in front of her. Such an intelligent brain, but just keep working hard and keep working well with your team. Really exciting to watch.
We played fly half for Glasgow last season as well, and the Celtic Challenge.
And I think that season is now going to, that was so expanded last year, and again it's expanded this year into 10 rounds, and I think that will benefit. And here she is kicking.
Well, up go the flags. I was just going to say she'll be annoyed at herself that she didn't get round behind the post to make the conversion easier, but still able to add the 2 extras, takes the score up to 107 points to 0. And with that, the referee blows for full time. It's been a long old night for Stewartry. 17 tries for Stirling, an impressive performance in very difficult conditions. Let's not forget it was pouring with rain for several hours before. The pitch wet, but the handling was excellent.
And I think they demanded high standards, and I think Stewartry in the second half definitely had glimpses of what they wanted to produce, both in attack and defence. But I think outstanding by Stirling County, just such high standards, and they've done what is in their control to get to the playoff final on the 14th of December.
Confirmation on your screen of the final score here at Bridgehaugh in the Arnold Clark Women's Premiership. Stirling County 107, Stewartry 0. We'll have a look over the second half action. Just the 7 tries in the second half, Heather 10 in that first half. Sky Phimister with 4, Heather Davis with a couple, Feekeys in the first half, Katie Ainsworth with 2 of her 3 tries.
I think credit to both teams given the conditions at the beginning. I think second half definitely the conditions improved, and Stewartry definitely improved as well, but I think Stirling County just showing their class at the end, why they want to be at the top table. Here we go.
Well, the second half was only 1 minute old when Brogan Henderson went in for her try.
And again, we're talking about Feekeys there. They're just being the provider, just everyone staying alive, and Brogan Henderson holding her width on that left wing really well, and then making the conversion easier.
Feekeys turned from provider to scorer, going in for her second try just a couple of minutes later.
Yeah, again, we just talked about, and this was all down to Rachel Cox, I think, just changing her angle, trying to adjust. She knew she had to get it in the other hand to get the ball away. And then that clip back inside. So many of these Stirling County players are just such balanced runners, and Feekeys is no exception.
Well, Paige Aitken-Robinson, the replacement in the front row, wasn't on long when she went over for her try.
Again, Jodie Murdoch, such a linchpin, just like providing the ball and just making sure, like, interesting, all those Stewartry defenders to bring that initial attacking player down. And there we have Paige Aitken-Robinson offering herself. Plays for Deaf England Rugby, and just again, that's a superb twist out the tackle there. She had a lot of work to do. Excellent try.
We mentioned Rachel Cox kicked some conversions in the first half, provider for Feekeys' second try. Well, she scored the next 2 tries for Stirling, the tight head prop.
Yeah, she likes that left flank, and Keir McDonald really good at a hooker, just at a real pace for a hooker there. And again, Rachel Cox, I like how she always looking. She's still pumping the legs, but she's looking, she's thinking, what's on? And we talked about Rachel Cox, but her second row buddy, really good. Number 5, really impressed with her. So difficult to bring down as well, just offering herself the whole time.
A real thorn in the side of that Stewartry defence. Another look there at the try, Rachel Cox's second.
And we like that, I think, because it didn't come off 9, it came at Katie just that bit wider, came off Katie Ainsworth. And here, with Katie Ainsworth so often the provider, there we go, here we go, Sophie Murphy just driving. Look at that, just refused, just buys her team that extra couple of metres extra, and Fee Keys just looking and holding her with their lovely pass there, lovely pass.
It was good accurate play there by
really
Stirling.
nice hands, yeah, lovely pass.
The Fee Keys had seen the space before she just held her position, called for the ball. And then the final try of this second half was Katie Ainsworth. Been provider for so many tries tonight, but managed to score several of her own, raced away. And she's got a huge amount of pace. She's got a real eye for a gap. She's very aware of the space in the backfield. She's kicked well.
Absolutely, and it's amazing. It's the dying minutes of the game, and she demands more, and makes sure she converts her own try. So she really has such high standards and is real driving this team forward.
So Katie Ainsworth with the hat-trick as well. Hat-trick for Fee Keys and Skye Phimister in that first half. So a dominant display by Stirling County. Their final game of the regular league season. So they will now have extended their lead in second place over Watsonians to 6 points. So just a look there at the fixtures again. We'll talk you through just in a second what that means at the top of the league. But Stirling County resounding winners over Stewartry. Those 3 fixtures tomorrow. There we go. So Carstorphine sitting at the top on 59 points. Still with 2 games left to play. Stirling County, well, if we add 5 points to that, they'll be on 58. So 1 point behind Carstorphine.
Yeah. So Carstorphine are definitely in the final.
Yes, so Carstorphine will be in the final in 2 weeks' time. Watsonians is now 6 points behind Stirling County, but we've just updated the table there. Good work. With 2 games left to play, they've got Heriots to play next week. But tomorrow, a big one at Myerside up against Carstorphine. So if Watsonians don't get a minimum of 2 points in that game, their season will be done, and Stirling County will feature in their 3rd consecutive final. They're chasing 3 titles in a row, so they will have a keen eye on what's happening at Myerside tomorrow. Kick off at 1:30 in that game. So if Watsonians are to get 2 points or more, they will go into next week's game against Heriots with the chance to feature in the final up against Carstorphine. But they have their place guaranteed in the final. Carstorphine have still to play. I think it's Hills, it's your side in fact, Heather, as well at Carstorphine. Next week,
no matches last week,
Stewartry have 1 more game left to play as well. It's at home, it's against the side immediately above them in the table, Cartha. So Stewartry's season not yet done, yet to win a game, but they will be hoping that's perhaps their best chance to pick up a win this season.
Absolutely, yeah, well, that's exciting times for the league because the matches were postponed last week. It's actually brought really into focus this weekend, and next weekend is a really exciting finish to this Premiership, and been some excellent matches. And you're talking about Watsonians and Carstorphine, the last time they played only a point difference in the end, so both teams putting out strong sides. So exciting tomorrow. I think Brian McNamara against Lisa Martin might be an exciting matchup, so all to play for.
So Stirling, they've done what they needed to do tonight. They've picked up the 5 points in a very strong display, and all they can do now is just sit back and hope for the best, hope things that work out for them. And that's it for our coverage this evening. We'll be back in a fortnight for that Arnold Clark Women's Premiership final. That's on Saturday the 14th December, kick-off at 4:10. But for now, from all of us here at Bridgehaugh, thank you for watching.